Buffalo. Tonight we are in the home of Janiker Wilson, who is currently on trial for the murder of her fiance, Jesse Sanders. Janiker is also known for selling illicit drugs such as Oxycontin and Zoloft. Within the past few days, the police have found her connection to several drug overdoses from buyers who received her drugs. They were said to be laced with several other deadly drugs such as fentanyl. She is not currently being charged by the families for the deaths of their loved ones, but we will speak tonight to the younger brother of one of those victims who says, "It was not my brother who chose to die today. That was the action of a young woman who preyed on a young man who is vulnerable to manipulation." This is one of the drugs that has been given to us for educational purposes by the Buffalo Police, which was found during the investigation of Janiker's home. This is the illicit drug Oxycontin, which is one of the several drugs responsible for the 46,000 and rising number of opioid-related deaths. In this small orange capsule, it is not just the drug Oxycontin. As I had mentioned, Janiker was also known for lacing these drugs with an even deadlier and more addicting drug called fentanyl. Also given to us was another drug found in Janiker's home, which is Zoloft. This drug is also laced with fentanyl and is connected to several other deaths that Janiker was linked to. Next, we visit with Kendall Forrest, the younger brother of one of those victims, coming up next on Channel 7. Good evening, Kendall. Thank you for being with us tonight. I cannot understand fully what you are going through, so I appreciate you coming in and talking about this. Your brother was connected to one of the several deaths from the illicit drug overdose of Janiker Wilson. What do you feel are the proper reparations that she should receive for the murder of her older brother?
Yeah, I mean, my brother didn't want to die that night, but she sold him the drugs and he couldn't do anything about it. He didn't want to die.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for your participation in this. I appreciate how strong you've been. Last but not least, we will be speaking with one of the best friends of the victim. She is struggling a lot right now, as I had mentioned, among several other family members and friends who are suffering as a result of this opioid epidemic. If you have the funds to do so, we ask you to visit wyrk.com/donate to Buffalo. If you would like to donate to help these families who have been at the hand of experiencing a loss due to opioid addiction and fentanyl-laced drugs. If you do not have the funds to do so, you can also go to twitter.com using the hashtag Buffalo I'm here for you, leaving a kind message for these families. I know that they would appreciate it in this time. One of the last things, as I had mentioned, we will be speaking with one of the best friends. This is just a clip from her speaking about what a great impact that her friend has made on her and the community, and how she feels about the uprising opioid epidemic. Words can never truly begin to describe how I'm feeling right now and how so many of the families of the victims are feeling right now. The rising opioid epidemic is deadly. It's not talked about enough. It's not taken seriously enough. And it should be, because every day we are losing people to this deadly mental disease, as well as people are being sold these drugs that could kill them easily. My friend didn't plan on dying. She planned on getting a high from something she thought would make her happy, but instead was faced with the reality of what the drug fentanyl can do to you. I urge you all to take into account how the people around you are feeling, and please help support the end of the opioid epidemic. So many will thank you for it. I know I will. Thank you.